Hi friends! If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Knife Girl, aka Liz, and in this video, this is gonna be a part 2 to my Loungefly collection. So if you want to see what kind of Loungeflies I bought or was gifted for Christmas or my birthday, then keep on watching. Let's get into it, I guess. So this is obviously part 2 of my Loungefly collection. I made a video which is part 1 of my Loungefly collection, which I will link below, or I'll put up here or something if you want to watch that. I got some more either for Christmas or my birthday, or I bought them as a form of self-care / retail therapy. I have more now, so I'm showing them to you now because I love them, honestly. My relationship with Loungefly is a little weird because at first I hated them. I didn't understand them, didn't understand why people liked them, didn't understand why people collected so many of them. But then as I started to think about it and I found ones that I thought were cute, I was like, okay, I get it. But I was like, I'm not going to be that person that has like 100 Loungefly. That's not going to be me. That's ridiculous. But then I kept finding ones that I like and I wanted to buy, or people gave them to me. And here we are. And I love each and every one of them. My cat's walking through the window right now, so that's why the light's changing. But yeah, let's just get into it, man. Let me just show you my Loungeflies. So remember, this is part 2. If you want to go back and watch part 1, see the other ones that I have. That video was from December 2022, so these are all ones that I've accumulated since then, from like the end of December till and now. So without further ado, let me show you this one, which I kind of want to say it's my favorite of all of them, but it is like picking a favorite child. I don't know if it's really my favorite, but it's definitely one of my favorites, but they're all kind of my favorite. But I love this one a lot. I got this one for Christmas. It's Sadness. I love Sadness so much. I love Sadness. It's got sadness on the back. I relate to Sadness so hard. This is gonna sound depressing, but I don't mean it in a depressing way, but I feel like in my head, like, the Sadness is the one in charge. Like, you know how in the movie Inside Out, inside Riley's head, like, Joy is kind of the one in charge, but inside her mom's head, Sadness is kind of the one in charge, and inside the dad's head, Anger is kind of the one in charge. I feel like Sadness is the one in charge of my head. And she's just my favorite. Also because Phyllis Smith, who voices Sadness, just reminds me of my mom a lot. And she's also from St. Louis. So, but I love Sadness. I can't watch Inside Out without crying, without sobbing, but I love Sadness so much. So I got this one for Christmas. I actually asked for it. My boyfriend asked what I wanted for Christmas, and I sent him the link for this, and he got it from me, and it was amazing. And I wore it to Disneyland. We went there for my birthday, and I wore this one, and I met Sadness while wearing it. Oh, I'm gonna cry just talking about it. It's so silly. It's so stupid because I know it's just a person in a costume, but I got so excited, and I'll put some pictures up here of me meeting Sadness. Like, I walked up to them and I was like, "It's you," and they were like, and like, it was a cute little moment. But yeah, this is my Sadness. I love that it's like she's wearing her sweater, and it's like, it actually feels like sweater material. But I love her. I love the pretty blue. I love that the straps all kind of match. I just love this one. I kind of tried to re-stuff it so that way it wouldn't go flat, but if you can kind of see the lining, it's just Sadness. I love her so much. 1,000,000 out of 10 would recommend. I think the next one I got was for my birthday. We went to Disneyland, and we went there, me and my boyfriend, we went for my birthday, and I was wearing Sadness, but while I was there, I bought this one, and I follow Loungefly on Instagram. I follow a lot of the small businesses that sell Loungeflies and have the exclusives. I follow like the Disney parks and everything. So I saw this when it came out online and I was like, that's a bit much. But I kept thinking about it and I just found myself like thinking about it all the time sometimes. So I was like, well, that's I keep thinking about it. I think I just have to buy it. So I was like, we're going for my birthday. If we go there and I see it, I'll probably buy it. So I bought it. I did. And no regrets. It's just so shiny and silvery and sparkly. I haven't worn it. It still has the tag. I haven't like used it yet. I'm actually going to Disneyland this week, so I'm strongly considering wearing this one. It's got the Disney 100 Years of Wonder. This is obviously like the 100 Years Platinum mini. It's got the mini bow, the ears, the little drippy detail. The straps has got this really cool drippy detail. And it's all platinum and silver, and it's just so shiny. It's just so shiny silver. I had to get it, and it's cool. And I like it, and I have no regrets purchasing it, even though it was expensive, and I bought it full price at the parks. I don't care. I love it. It's so shiny, like you can almost see your face in it. So the next one I bought. Let me take a break for a minute and give a little backstory as to why I have been purchasing so many Loungeflies. So I had a gig. My day job is working as a coordinator on TV shows, and I was working a gig on a TV show, and it was very difficult. I was working on it from the end of January 2023 to like nowish March, like the mid-March 2023, and it has been challenging. Like any TV show is going to be hard, but this one was particularly hard. Just the long hours, the stress, the drama that we had on set. I won't get into it, but it was just very challenging. And I was honestly dealing with some other stuff. I was not in a good mental space. So I was coping with it in two ways. Online shopping, sort of, and watching Disney movies and listening to Disney movies. So I thought like I was kind of revisiting all the movies that I watched when I was a kid, partially just to see if they held up now to my adult brain, which, spoiler alert, they do, but also just to kind of revisit things that I remember loving as a kid and just kind of, reclaiming a little happiness in the middle of a turbulent and sad time. So the first movie I rewatched was Beauty and the Beast. And I remember that being one of my favorites as a kid. I had like Beauty and the Beast, like bedspread, sheet set, lamps, everything. When I was like a little kid, my whole room was Beauty and the Beast. And so it was always one of my favorites. And so I rewatched it and I was like, yeah, this movie's amazing. I love it so much. I was reminded of like my favorite characters. Like, honestly, I love Beast. I love Mrs. Potts. And I found a newfound love for Gaston as well. So here is one that I purchased as a particular ode to my love of Beauty and the Beast. This one I think I'm pretty sure it's exclusive to Grotto Treasures, if you know about Loungeflies, there's a lot of small sellers that have exclusives. I'm pretty sure this one is exclusive to Grotto Treasures. I don't know if it's still available. I only bought it in like January, February. It's like this cool comic book print, and then I loved it because it had all my favorite people. It has the Beast. I love Cogsworth. I love Mrs. Potts. Every time Angela Lansbury makes me cry. I love Belle. I love how it had the Beast on here a lot. Okay, kitten, here. If you want to sit on my lap, you can sit on my lap. Okay, but you're gonna be on YouTube. You want to sit here, you're gonna be on YouTube. I thought this one was kind of cute because it's a little more wearable. It has like plain black straps, so you could wear this like out in the real world and not. Don't do that. Get in. What are you doing? I forget what the lining was. Oh, it's just, I haven't used this one yet, so it's still pretty stuffed. I don't know if you can see the lining is just kind of more comic book print of the rose. And then I was still working on the show, and I watched Beauty and the Beast a second time. And every day I was driving into work, driving there and driving back, I was listening to the Beauty and the Beast soundtrack. And I realized a particular newfound love and appreciation for a particular character. that character being Gaston. I know he's a villain, but let me tell you why I love Gaston. Firstly, the voice actor that voices Gaston is incredible, and his acting performance and his singing vocal performance is top tier, impeccable. It's insane. It's amazing. And for that reason alone, I am now a huge, giant fan of Gaston. But also, one of the reasons I love Gaston so much is he is a villain only because he's like a toxic man. You know what I mean? Like he's not like a wizard. He doesn't have powers. He's just like a toxic dude. But that makes him a villain because in real life, toxic dudes are pretty villainous. So I just think, you know, now as a grown-up person, being able to appreciate the nuance of toxic masculinity and everything, I think it's kind of brilliant to turn that into a whole villain for a Disney movie. So guys, don't be like Gaston. Don't be toxic. I have a newfound love of Gaston, so I saw this and I was like thinking about it. Same as the silver one. I was like thinking about it. I don't need it, but I keep thinking about it, so I bought it. So it's got Gaston's face, and it's got this cool, I don't know if you can see like the lenticular mirror with the Beast and Belle. You can kind of see it. But I think that's so cool, and it's got the magic mirror, which I love the magic mirror. It's so beautiful. And then it's the quote says, "Biceps to spare." My favorite line is when he goes, "I'm especially good at expectorating tweet." It's my favorite. But it's like the Gaston colors. It's got like the lodge, you know, leather antlers brown, and like his yellow and red, and it's black, and I think it's so cool and I love it so much. He's got biceps to spare. What's the lining on this one? I don't know if you can see. It's just pictures of Gaston, but I love this one, and I genuinely, like I said, I'm going back this week to Disneyland just as like a celebration with me and my friends of like, the show is done, because my other friend was actually working on this show with me. They are in camera and then I'm in production, and we just happened coincidentally to be working on the same TV show at the same time, so we kind of had that like we could commiserate with each other, but we were both like, man, that was rough, so let's go to Disneyland to celebrate being done with it. So that's what we're doing, and I think when I go, I'm gonna wear Gaston because I love him so much. This one's a bit wild to be wearing in real life. Some Loungeflies are a little more chill to wear in real life. Like this one, I feel like you could just go to the mall and wear it and it would be fine. Whereas Gaston is a little more wild. So I'll wear him to Disney. So then on this journey, while I was rewatching my favorite movies, one of my other favorites is obviously Hercules. Honestly, I think that one might be my ultimate favorite. I do love Beauty and the Beast, but Hercules I think will always have a special place in my heart. So I was thinking, now I need to get a Loungefly to, I don't know, demonstrate my love of Hercules because it is my favorite. So I decided to get this one of the Muses, and I think the Muses are my favorite character. I was thinking about it, like, really no one in Hercules has more than one song except for the Muses. Like, Herc has one song, Meg has one song, Phil has one song, but the Muses have several songs, and I love that they're the storytellers, and I love that they bring, like, the modern, I don't know, R&B kind of gospel element to a movie about an ancient Greek story, and they're just awesome. So I bought this one, and it was on sale. It was like, ended up being like $40, so that was kind of one of the reasons that I bought it anyway. But also I love the Muses so much. And on the back it says 0 to Hero. It's got the beautiful clouds. It's this beautiful like lavender color, and I'm kind of all about lavender nowadays, so I love it. And I feel like this one is also a little bit more chill and wearable. You could wear in real life. And then Valentine's Day came around, and my boyfriend knows that I'm obviously obsessed with Loungefly, so he went and bought me this one. And lucky for him, I'm also obsessed with Hercules. I don't know why you can't see the picture. There you go. Now you can see it. And I actually wore this. I think we went to go see a movie like to celebrate Valentine's, and I wore this. It's very cute. I love the pink and the white. Ooh, it's got the little cherub statue with the little panic birds, and it's just super cute. And I feel like this one is definitely more wearable for like out in public in the real world. It's just kind of cute and light and romantic. I really like this one, and I'm very happy and grateful that he gave it to me because it's cool. And it's also another Hercules one, and I love Hercules. I have one more. That's all I have except for one. And let me say, this one I've been eyeing for a while, but I was like, I don't know if I really want to buy it. But I saw it on sale, like super mega ultra sale. If you know, Loungeflies are usually like $80. This was on sale for $28, okay? So it was kind of a deal I couldn't pass up. But also, I love the property so much. I love the franchise. It is The Legend of Korra. I've been looking for kind of an Avatar Last Airbender Korra one, and they have a few, but I'm not like absolutely stoked on them. I liked this one, and I just love the color so much. Like the beautiful like light blue plus the light pink plus the kind of periwinkle is exactly my preferred color scheme in life. So the fact that it was $30, it's such beautiful colors, and I do love Korra. I love The Legend of Korra so much. I bought it. So sue me. I don't know. I love it. I'm going to wear this maybe. I think I'm going to wear it to WonderCon if I don't wear my Animaniacs one. But it was just a deal I couldn't pass up. And it's awesome. And I have no regrets. It has, on the back it just has kind of a graphic of, I don't know if you can see, kind of a graphic of Korra. And then on the inside, like the pro bending logos. Or... well, kind of. Actually, it's just it looks like it's kind of presented as like the pro bending logos, but it's actually just like the different nations. But anyway, I love it, and I think it's really sick and pretty, and I have no regrets. That's it. That's my Loungefly collection. If I'm being honest with you, I'm gonna get more in my lifetime. It's just a matter of time. I am obsessed with them, kind of. And don't judge me, just let me live my life. I'm taking things one day at a time. I'm doing what makes me happy, okay? And that entails sometimes buying Loungeflies. So, but I buy them on sale whenever I can. So, thank you, friends, for watching. Thanks if you are interested in Loungeflies like I am. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up. This year, my goal is to really build my community in YouTube. So if you have not subscribed, please do, because I would love to have you. I make a lot of videos of reviews and sharing things that I love and tips and tricks and things that I make and crochet. So if any of that sounds appealing to you, come on in, join the family. I'll give you a big old hug, okay? I have a cat if you want to see cute cats, although she's annoyed at me right now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Bye, friends.